All right, what's going on, boxing heads? Welcome to the fights of the year, first half 2017. I couldn't wait. So many fun fights, man. I could not wait till December. I had to do something now that it's June and just talk about the first 6 months. And I know everybody's probably like, well, why you ain't wait till July to get the first 6 months? Couldn't wait. Once I seen it was June, I said I gotta take advantage of this and put this video together. So this is the fight of the month for January. Knockout out of the month of January, and I'll be back. We'll talk about it, and let me know what y'all think. But this was one brutal knockout, and if you can, subscribe to my podcast, Mash Tuck Sports Radio. Download on iTunes. All right, let's get to this first knockout, January, guys. As y'all can see, that was a pretty vicious hit Mikey Garcia put on that guy. I hope he's all right. I don't know if he'll return to boxing, but that was pretty damn brutal. Yeah, that's a KO. Like when the guy is asleep, I was scared. Honestly, for a minute because I didn't think the guy was gonna wake up. I was scared for real. So I'm glad he woke up. Congrats to Mikey Garcia. We'll see if him and Adrian Broner end up fighting next month or not. Now, let's get into February. February was a hard one to find because there was some ups and downs. There was some Fox Sports 1 PBCs, but no real HBO, Showtime, or big cards with big time fighters. So here's February's knockout of the month. I thought it was pretty cool. This guy had one of the guys on this fight had a very good fight with Edwin. I think what's his name, Edwin Rodriguez, a couple years ago, or Delvin Rodriguez, one of those two. But check out the fight of the month, February, or should I say knockout of the month. All right, be right back with March in a minute. That was a solid KO by Marcus Brown. He will be coming up on a PBC here this summer. I saw it. I can't remember what fight card it is, but he will be coming up soon here in the summer on a fight card. So congrats to him on that knockout. Now March, there wasn't but one there wasn't but one knockout I could think of in March that was worth KO of the month this year. And I love the fighter who got knocked out. He shows heart. I love his trash talking. But after this, he might seriously think about retiring. He's been KO'd a lot. He fights hard too. He gives KOs, but he gets KO'd hard a lot. And I just, we'll see if he gets back in the ring. He wants to try it again. But I hope he retires at this point. I think he was a solid fighter while he had it. But just check out the KO of the month for March. Be right back. All right, guys. As you see, Lemieux put Stevens down pretty easily. Hopefully, Curtis Stevens recovers. If Curtis Stevens doesn't recover, I think he had a solid career, but Lemieux put the hurting on him, and that's why I had to get that KO of the month in March. So let's do April. I'm pretty sure most of y'all know what April was. This was one of the best fights. People are saying it's fight of the year, but I'm not going to give this one fight of the year because of the fight that happened about a week ago. But check this out. I take back what I said earlier. There's 2 fights in April that should get KO of the month. It's a tie. Obviously, you said the heavyweight fight, but this is another fight in April that was one hell of a knockout too. Peace.
Right hand where it's coming from. Watch. He tucks his hand to his chin, and then he shoots it right from his chin. Very important here, because that makes the shot. First of all, it allows you to put more weight on it. First of all. Second of all, it allows you to make the shot shorter. If you're shooting it from your hip, or you're shooting it from a little lower, you're never going to get the right hand out there the right way.
Thomas Hearns, Roberto Duran. Remember, Al, what a vicious knockout in which Duran fell face first. Well, Charles Hatley just did the same. Hatley thought it was time to play the game. Well, it was game over, courtesy of Jermell Charlo.
What more can I say except that was one hell of a fight. One hell of a fight by both fighters. AJ could be the truth. When he fights Ortiz or he ends up fighting Wilder or Fury, we'll see what happens. I think he just needs to come over here to the States and get at least 2 fights in so he can gain the fans over here, because we know he's not going to fight Fury over here. There's no point. All the money's right over there, and we know how much the British pound is worth compared to the American dollar. So they're going to fight in England, but hopefully he comes over here and fights Ortiz or Wilder. That would be fun in New York or LA or like the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, something like that. All right, so let's get to May. This one was kind of hard because the Spence Jr. versus Kell Brook fight, and so it was a toss-up, but the reason I gave it to this fight is because it was a lot of trash talk before it, but the way the guy went down and like went flat on his back, in the Brook fight, congrats to Errol Spence. Brook took a knee, but when y'all see this fight, he put this dude on it, like he put him all the way on his back. So this is the KO of the month for May. Check it out. All right, guys, that's it, man. I mean, we got some fun stuff coming up this month. Obviously, next week, Stevenson takes on Fonfara again. Fonfara, he had some good training. He's been hurting people the last couple fights, so that might be fun because he did put Stevenson on the floor in the first fight. Next, we have the big trash talk, the big rematch, the controversial Ward versus Sergey Kovalev. Not going to comment, not going to make any predictions. I hope y'all make some in the comment section. And I know everybody think, like, why don't you just wait till after that to do the first 6 months? I couldn't, y'all. It's June. It's technically halfway through the year. It's been too many good fights. But I'm sure that one's going to have fireworks. And July, like I said before, I don't know if Adrian Broner and Mikey Garcia are going to finish it, but I know Al Heyman has something special for us coming up. before summer's over. Then obviously in the fall we know Canelo, Triple G, and there's always some good cards by HBO and Showtime throughout the fall, October, November, and then obviously that last week of December. So I'll see you guys in December. If not, if we have like a great summer, then you'll see me in September. But, let me know what you think compared to anybody else out there who put out who they think are the KOs of the year so far. And peace, man. It's been a real fun-ass year of boxing. I hope this keeps up. I mean, from Klitschko to, Joshua to even Gervonta Davis, Liam Walsh. It was a lot of trash talking. The other week, Earl Spence versus Kell Brook. The Broner Granados fight wasn't that bad. I don't know. I'll address this, though. I forgot about this. Oscar De La Hoya wrote that open letter to boxing fans. I think it was kind of silly because people going to buy what they want to buy, y'all. You can't convince nobody. If people want to buy it, they're going to buy it. In addition to that, it's a lot of people out there who would say that the fights that you got with your Showtime subscription these last couple months and the free fights that you've got, on NBC and CBS with PBC, some of those fights have been way better than $70 for a Triple G. Excuse me. I'm sorry, Triple G. I didn't mean to say you. For Canelo Alvarez versus Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. A lot of people with straight face be like, man, look, Oscar, I know you ain't talking about good fights and playing to the public because that shit wasn't that great. Spence and Brook came with your Showtime subscription, and that was one hell of a fight. So, I don't know. I don't want to get into politics. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Y'all all have a good one, man. We got some great fights coming up this summer. Peace. Be safe out there. Later.